I was in New York for 9/11. I lived there at the time, on the 36th floor at 66th and 2nd Avenue. And I could turn at 8:42 and I could look from my TV out the window, and I couldn't quite see Tower 2 fall, but I could see all the debris rise up as it fell. And I remember how our nation was stunned and how that great city was paralyzed. I literally had a meeting with Woody Johnson at 10 o'clock, the owner of the New York Jets. And I know it sounds stupid now, but I wasn't sure if we were going to still keep that meeting, and all the phones were down because the phones were on top of Tower 2. And I walked over there to Rockefeller Center, and of course they were letting people out to kind of vacate the city. But as I went over there, the line to give blood 30 minutes later was 8 hours long. And the people that were responding were incredible. And it was incredible to be there because New Yorkers who had been derided for being rude and busy and ill-mannered, all of a sudden were heroic. And our game, the Hall of Fame, even played something into this. I remember the Commissioner Goodell was a friend, and Commissioner Tagliabue was a friend, and they were kicking around whether or not they'd play that next week. And they decided not to play because there were things more important than football, frankly, that were going on. But the next week I thought was always the greatest day in the history of this game, of the NFL. There were 70,000 Kansas City Chief fans, each holding an American flag, cheering for the New York Giants as they went on the field. And I think it helped us start to come together. We kind of got our bearings. We started getting up from getting knocked down. And 11 years later, we held the Super Bowl in that same town to show the world that you can knock us down, but you're not going to knock us out. And that's what happens when America comes together. And right now, America needs to come together more than ever before. And I'm proud to represent the Hall of Fame, a board with guys like Ron Doherty, people like you, that is using this game to help America come together. So thank you. Appreciate it.